Eggs are one of the most popular and nutrient-rich foods in daily meals. They provide high-quality protein, vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, iron, and other essential minerals, making them excellent for muscle development, brain function, and overall health. A balanced diet typically recommends consuming about 3-7 eggs per week for adults to maximize nutritional benefits without excessive cholesterol intake. However, middle-aged or elderly individuals with cardiovascular disease, high blood lipids, diabetes, or liver conditions should limit their egg consumption, especially the yolks, and consult a doctor before regularly including them in their diet. Additionally, when combining eggs with other foods, certain precautions should be taken. It is advisable to avoid eating eggs together with soy milk, raw potatoes, or foods with strong cooling properties in the traditional sense, as these combinations may cause indigestion or reduce nutrient absorption. When consumed properly and paired thoughtfully, eggs are not only a quick and convenient meal, but also an excellent source of nutrition for the whole family. Therefore, to ensure maximum safety and make the most of their nutritional value, properly cleaning eggs before cooking is extremely important. Use a soft cloth or paper to gently wipe each egg, removing dust, chicken droppings, or any other dirt stuck to the shell, especially if they have been stored for a long time or during transportation. This step keeps the eggs clean, reduces the risk of bacteria penetrating during cooking, and helps preserve the full nutritional quality inside. First, prepare a pot of water deep enough and place it on the stove over high heat, approximately 1,600–2,000 W, to bring it to a rolling boil. Next, squeeze half a lemon into the pot of water. A small step, but one that yields surprising results. While waiting for the water to reach a strong, rolling boil, prepare the eggs. Place each egg into individual deep bowls or cups so that they can be completely submerged in water. Once the water in the pot is boiling vigorously, immediately pour the boiling water directly into each cup containing an egg. This step may sound simple, but it is actually extremely important. Briefly exposing the eggs to boiling water helps the egg white and yolk begin to set slightly on the surface. This significantly reduces the risk of the yolk breaking or spreading out when you later poach them in the main pot. You can think of this as a gentle pre-introduction to heat for the eggs, a small but highly effective trick that greatly improves the final texture and shape. Hi, where are you from? Please leave a comment so we can get to know you. After this brief heat-setting period, carefully pour out the hot water from each cup and gently remove the eggs. At this point, the original pot of water should still be at a rolling boil. Reduce the heat to low so the water is just gently simmering. This is the perfect state for poaching eggs. Crack each egg directly into the simmering water. Thanks to the preheating step, the structure of both the white and yolk has become much firmer and more elastic, allowing the egg to hold its shape beautifully and minimizing the chance of the white spreading excessively or the yolk breaking apart. Once all the eggs are in the pot, maintain a very gentle simmer for about 2 minutes. If you prefer the egg white to wrap more evenly and smoothly around the yolk, you can cover the pot with a lid, a very small step that makes a noticeable difference in the evenness and silkiness of the finished poached egg. Throughout the process, you can fully adjust the timing to your personal taste. For a soft, slightly runny, rich and creamy yolk, cook for an additional 30 seconds. For a fully cooked, firmer, drier yolk, extend the cooking time by about 1 minute. At the end of the process, you will have nearly flawless poached eggs. The whites are soft, silky, and perfectly envelop the yolk while maintaining a beautifully round shape. The yolk inside remains moist, naturally rich and buttery, with a delicate, concentrated flavor that isn't diluted by water. This method not only produces evenly cooked, visually stunning poached eggs, but also gives you complete control over the texture and doneness from soft, flowing yolks to fully set ones exactly to your liking. To make the poached eggs even more appealing and complete in flavor, let's prepare the accompanying sauce. Add about 4 or 5 tablespoons of yogurt to a bowl. Then, stir in 1 finely minced garlic clove, along with a pinch of sugar or salt, depending on your taste preference, to balance the richness of the cream. Mix everything thoroughly until well combined, and you'll have a silky, smooth sauce with a light garlic aroma, creamy, rich, and deeply flavorful. Next, spread this sauce onto the serving plate, creating a soft, even base like a white carpet to beautifully present the dish. Gently place the poached eggs on top of the creamy layer. At this point, the eggs are stable and sit perfectly on the smooth white sauce, looking both stunning and secure. Use a knife to make a very gentle slit on the yolk, so you can clearly see the velvety, molten yolk blending beautifully with the sauce underneath. Drizzle a small amount of melted butter over the surface of the eggs. Just a little is enough to release an irresistible buttery aroma and create a delicate, glossy sheen that's incredibly appetizing. And with that, the dish is complete. Now comes the most wonderful moment enjoying it. As you cut gently, the yolk flows out and mingles with the yogurt sauce and butter, combining with the silky egg white to create a perfect harmony of creamy, rich, savory, and subtly sweet flavors. Each bite of the egg offers a well-rounded fusion of taste and texture, refined, indulgent, and utterly captivating, making it nearly impossible to stop at just one poached egg. And it becomes even more delightful when enjoyed with golden, crispy toasted bread. The warm, crunchy slices of bread, crisp on the outside, yet soft inside, serve as the perfect, edible spoon. Simply dip them lightly into the flowing yolk so that every golden drop coats the surface of the toast.